So I said, just have fun with it. We're going to maybe having you on here will be my new gimmick. And hey, so I ended last season with a snack review, and if you were a fan, a viewer of the show, you know that that was like my favorite thing to do. I absolutely loved doing the snack reviews. And Rick and I, if you remember Rick Garrett, this is kind of a tribute to him because whenever he was on, he always pointed out he was named after Ricky Nelson. That's true. He finally told that story. But every time after we filmed a review, I brought the stuff we had tried over here to my sister to try too. And she'd taste them and tell me what she thought. And I thought, what a fun thing to do if I started out this season bringing it to you directly without the middleman. How's that? And we could try it together on camera. Okay. So for the first time, my sister, everybody, Beverly Matthews.
Hi.
Hi. And so you are not a camera person.
No, I'm not.
You do not do videos. I have to say this is your first time actually doing any kind of YouTube, any kind of video.
Right.
You've not done anything even like, have you gone out to dinner with people who pull out a video camera or anything?
No. And take pictures, but not video.
Not video. Okay. So it's an interesting thing here. So just to kick things off here, I'm just going to grab one as usual, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it because that might open your mouth up a little more. And this is always fun because a lot of this stuff, and again, this stuff comes from Trader Joe's, which you're familiar with. I've brought over a lot of the Trader Joe's stuff. And they always get new interesting things.
Right.
Just crazy. And things will jump out at me, and it's like, okay, I've got to review it. But then also, too, what happens is I have to put it aside, and I don't get to eat it yet. I don't get to eat it when I get home. So this one is from Trader Joe's. It is called Maple Pancake Flavored Puffs, corn and rice snacks. Now, sometimes when I think it's going to be interesting doesn't mean I think it's going to be wonderful. It just means I think it's going to be interesting to see. And as I always said,
I'm already smelling the maple and it's not even open yet.
Okay, I'm not. That's interesting. One thing I'm going to say, which you're aware of, our father, the Big Nosher.
Yes.
In the Big Nosher picture. Okay, so I always talked about this is the Big Nosher serving.
Right.
So this is interesting. Trader Joe's. Oh, this one opened easily. A lot of times I was wrestling. Did you ever watch the things where I'd be trying to wrestle to open the thing? Okay, that is pretty strong maple.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Okay, so I always say guess first. You can help yourself take a look at it. And they look like puffs.
It looks like puffs. It looks like a baked Cheeto.
Oh.
Smaller.
Okay.
You can see the cinnamon, all the brown sugar.
Yeah, I think I don't think there's cinnamon in it. No. We have cornmeal, canola oil, molasses powder.
Maybe that's what I'm seeing.
There's actually maple syrup powder in here, so that's a good thing.
Right.
It didn't say maple flavoring. All right, so ready?
Yes.
Here goes. Whoa. Well, that maple flavor really hit me immediately.
It did, but
it dissipates real quick.
Yeah, and it doesn't taste like pancakes, though. It actually tastes like a maple flavored Cheeto. Because of the corn.
Right. Now, I have to admit, it tastes, since I am gluten-free, and the pancake mix I've used is corn and rice flour, this does taste a little more like, but I'm going to say, yeah, the maple flavor dissipates a little quickly.
Not overly sweet, though, so that's good.
Okay, on you. I actually got hit with it. See, this is interesting.
I got hit with the maple, but not the sweetness.
Oh, yeah, I did. I'm kind of... So, that is interesting. They're not, like, hard. There's a little crisp to them.
Super crunchy.
Yeah. Now, I've got to tell you something. I don't know if you're familiar, because Rick had come up with, and I hope he doesn't mind this, he'd come up with a way to rate it. 1 to 5 bites. And you give it a rating of bites. And when he and I used it, and I like to use it, so we're still going to use that rating. And usually I'll say, if I'm only giving something 1 bite, that means the one bite I took is all I ever want to take. Okay, that's how I do it. 5 is like the best thing. I would always look for this, and whenever I wanted a snack over anything else, and then everything else is kind of in between.
Right.
I was gonna say, for me, this isn't terrible. I'm not sure I would reach for it if somebody else had it out and it was like the only vegan gluten-free thing they had that they were serving, and I was really, really hungry. I might go for it. It is a little off-putting for me with the sweetness. And so for me, that's like 2 bites. And what do you...
I would say about 2. It's one of those I wouldn't go searching out. Like, sometimes you just taste something and it's like, okay, I want to go get more.
More, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't search it out, but I would eat it.
Okay. So, yeah, that one, and it's interesting because one thing, too, is that I do like the fact that it says maple on the label. You can smell maple, you can taste maple. And that's always a plus, because that's one thing we ran into a lot with the snacks we reviewed last year, is that it would say something on the label and we never tasted it or smelled it or anything. And it is imperative, I think, that if you're calling something a certain flavor, that's what you taste.
Right. Exactly.
So I want to see what else. I don't even remember what else I have here. Okay. Thai rice noodle. I wouldn't even know how to pronounce that, actually. Like mee krab. I don't.
Mee krab. Okay.
Have you heard that?
Yes.
Okay. And so, what does that mean to you? What does that say this should be?
Savory. A little salty.
Okay.
Maybe a little sour.
Okay. Okay, here it says crispy, sweet, tart, and savory, so that's about what you said there. Yeah, this one too, I didn't even remember finding this one. Oh, this is interesting, because I say it's like the Big Nosher size? Right there, it actually tells you how many calories in the entire bag. So apparently they are familiar with the Big Noshers too.
Right.
Who might not go by that, but... Okay. This one's either going to be a find the scissors or bite my teeth off. This is where I usually... Oh, there's scissors right there. I don't have to... I used to do the duck and bite. Okay. Oh, well, I'm getting an aroma already. You picking that up?
Yum. Smells good.
I mean, it kind of smells like you walked into a Thai restaurant,
Yes.
which can be deceiving.
Oh, wow. They're big.
They are. I was kind of surprised, too. I was expecting more little bite-sized things.
Smells like onions.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? When you buy those dried minced onions in the
Yes.
jar and you open it first?
Yes, that's what
That's
it smells
what it
like.
smells like.
So I have a feeling it might be a little too oniony.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
All right.
And it looks like rice noodles.
Yeah, I think
Like
that's
little
what...
pieces
Yeah,
of
it says
rice
Thai
noodle.
rice noodle snacks. And
And
here
I actually see some cashews in it.
I didn't look at the ingredients. It says contains cashew.
Oh.
See, she's real good at this. See, this is the type of thing when I'd come over after doing the snack review, she'd pick up on stuff that he and I never did.
Okay, well, I guess it's time to bite.
Time to bite. Sounds like a song.
Got a bit of heat.
I haven't gotten that part yet. Still not getting it.
I just got the sour. Sour on the back end.
Way on the back end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Getting the tangy.
Yeah, I'm picking...
I'm not really getting savory. I'm getting sweet.
I am too. Yeah, I haven't gotten the... I mean, it doesn't claim, it just says crispy, sweet, tart, and savory, but I'm not getting savory, and it's almost like it needs a little salt.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm getting a lot of tart.
Yeah,
Tart on the back end and very sweet.
yeah, because I'm thinking, though, that it's... I'm not getting a lot of... I mean, I'm getting those sensations, if you want to call them that, instead of flavors, but I'm not getting a lot of flavor, per
Right.
se. It's like I said, it's like it needs some salt or some... whatever they would use, soy sauce,
Soy
something.
sauce or
Something.
sesame oil even to give it a little punch.
Yeah, I just got a little bit of the heat on the side of my tongue, but I'm
Yeah.
not getting anything.
And I can see the red pepper in it, but I'm not really getting it.
Yeah, this is one of those things where it smells a lot better than it tastes.
Yes.
So, let's say, with reckless abandonment, this has a 1 bite for me.
Me
Because
too.
I don't want, I'm not taking another bite.
I'm
You
not
didn't
either. No.
Okay,
It's definitely a 1 bite.
let's play basketball. Hey, she got it in from further. That's 3 points. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a 1 biter.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of strange. And again, what I always say is one of the reasons I like to do this with somebody is I'm not looking all the time for somebody to totally 100% agree with me on everything. I want different viewpoints because stuff tastes different to people. And that's one of the reasons I did last year. And so what we always said is if you try these and have a different opinion or you're tasting something different, we want to know that.
Right.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Okay. So I do have a last thing. This was another, I split these up because believe it or not, this is another, maple must have been the thing. Because when I picked these up.
It's fall flavors, but I don't know why they're
I got these
doing
just.
them for spring.
No, actually, no, they were doing them. I got these I want to say in January. And so to me they're fall flavors.
Yeah.
Now this one is maple flavored with other natural flavors, sea salt kettle popcorn. Which I was wondering if that would end up being a little bit like having Cracker Jack or caramel corn or something. Scissors. I don't know, we could have kept him here, folks, but it makes for some action. Okay, you know what? I'm smelling like caramel corn.
Definitely.
Or what is that brand? What is it called? Muncho or something? You know what I'm talking
Fiddle Faddle or
Fiddle Faddle
Crunch
or
and Munch.
Crunch and Munch. Thank you. I was sort of right, but you know what I'm talking.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it smells like. I love popcorn, so I was drawn to this. I'd like for there to be something. Rick used to say, "Isn't it cute?" It looks like.
And different pieces look like it has more flavoring on it too. So.
Well, that happens.
So
when
we're definitely gonna have some different sensations from it.
Yeah. Okay. L'chaim. I just got a big mouthful of sweet, but not really maple.
No maple at all. It tastes more like just sweet popcorn.
Yeah. Which.
I'm not getting the sea salt either.
Yeah, I think I got a little. You may understand this, some of you may or may not, but I got salt, but not sea salt.
Right. And I didn't get salt at all, so my piece might have not had any on it.
Okay. I mean, it's hard to explain that, but regular, table salt comes across differently for me, anyway, on the palate than sea salt. And this gave me salt, not sea salt.
Right.
Now, so this is another one that comes under what we were talking about before, where I'm not getting maple out of it. I'm really not. And that is strange, because that's one that smelled really good. It smelled like caramel corn or fiddle faddle or whatever, and absolutely no flavor whatsoever. I mean,
Yeah, just sweet, no maple.
Yeah, and that's one of those things too where.
But I think it's something that I would eat again.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wouldn't search it out.
Okay.
But I would eat it again.
Okay, so for you, how many bites?
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Because I'm back to the one I took, maybe 0, because I wish I hadn't even taken that one. It's a way of putting it. So, it smells good. So out of the 3 that we tasted, which did you like the best?
The popcorn.
You liked this one the best? Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick something, I liked that first one, the puffs, as far as flavor. I mean, at least it was what I expected.
I like the texture of the first one, the puffs.
Okay. Yeah, because for me with this is I don't like sweet popcorn. And so, for me, if I'm eating sweet popcorn, it has to have that. I have to be eating it for that flavor.
Yeah, I do like kettle corn, which is kind of the sweet salty, but no like flavor.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
and it says kettle corn, but
Oh.
you know. Okay, so that was like interesting, and so that was your first time doing this on camera. What did you?
It was interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting. I could do it again. I don't know when.
Oh, okay. So this is the question for you. Would you like to see us do this again? Because it is something, you know, the snack review isn't different. Having my sister on camera with me was different for me and definitely for her.
Right.
But if that's something you would like to see again, maybe if your friends are actually watching, okay, all Bev's friends, you know, let us know. Just anything other than, yeah, just do it by yourself and get your, you know, get me out of there. But so I actually thought that was a lot of fun, and I am glad that we got to do that because, like I said, that was something we did like post snack review just about every time.
Right.
So it was fun having you on here, and
Well, thank you for having me.
yeah, like I said, and you know, let us know if you enjoyed seeing us together, and I will see you next time, wherever.